Alrighty. Today is June 5th, 2025. It's currently Thursday. Today was a pretty eventful day, to say the least. Today, let me just write it here. There's a bunch of. All right. That happened today. Gonna write it here for memories in the future. Um, anyways, overall market pulling back significantly. The spies pulled back less than 1%, even with all this stuff going on today. So, I mean, not too bad. Hopefully, can bounce off here and just keep grinding higher. That would be the best thing for us. Um, so right now, I feel like, well, I know it's different areas, different circumstances, but right now we're kind of in this area right here. Compared to COVID, I feel like we're in this area right here, anywhere around this area. So, um, hopefully we get a move like that, but that was because of quantum easing, I think they call it. All that money inflow, all the printing of money. Anyways, um, today I really, really had to test my discipline. Like, really, really had to test it. Um, Today was a pretty tough day. Um, so first off, being Planet Labs, I talked about this in yesterday's video, and I just completely forgot about it this morning, just like an idiot, just so dumb. I mean, just completely forgot about it. I don't know what was wrong with me. Let me see if I can see another. Here we go. Yeah. So I'm gonna copy this. I'll do this later. Oh, I'll do this right now. Okay. There we go. Okay. Here. All right. Okay, it's good for now. Whatever. Planetary Labs just completely misses one. Just dropped the ball on this one. Um, yeah, I mean, it was pretty easy, to say the least. I mean, it worked great. Look at this thing. And just straight up in the morning. I mean, what? Sorry, here we go. Look at this. Opened up at around 522, dipped a little bit, and just took off. You could have bought it like maybe 560. You risk that much, but look at this. Look at this. Just straight, like, just insane move. 16% intraday. Higher. Obviously the high was higher, but from open to close. And also NBIS. I was literally staring at this one. And this morning I was staring at this thing. Um, and I didn't. Well, yeah, I didn't take it because of all the losses that I recently took. I was really trigger happy these past couple days, and I was trying to focus. I was trying to really discipline myself on my trigger finger. So this one, just really really pissed me off. So I see this thing in the morning, right? I see it, opens up at 41.40, and I just see it creep up on high volume, creep up, and once it passed 42, I was like, I should probably buy this thing. And even at 43, I probably should have bought it. But I was just sitting here, and I was, you know what, just wait, just sit here and wait. And I waited, and it just took off without me. All these losses that I've taken these past couple days, and unnecessary buys that I bought in for no reason. I mean, I've lost a ton of money on those, um, compared to my what my account should be, and it caused me to be more skittish and more scared of my buys because I don't really trust myself anymore. Um, so it caused me to move, like, not hit this. Like, this would have been such an easy, clean, like 50-cent risk. Um, could have bought tons of size on this too, and I didn't. I didn't execute, which is pretty embarrassing. I sit here and I'm like, seeing this at 48, 49. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I mean, it's kind of a reject on the highs, but Like, what am I doing? I just have no feel. Apps really had to test my trigger finger with this one too. I mean, technically it's a breakout. You can see it here. I had my stop was right here. Actually, it was right here, and then stop. I'm sorry, my alert, and then. So we'll see about this one. Sezzle, no. Rocket Lab. This is a mover in after hours. This is probably gonna fail tomorrow because I think this was going up due to the fact of Elon Musk saying he's decommissioning his the Dragon SpaceX thing, whatever. So that will show him probably go down because he just came out with a tweet saying that he's not gonna decommission it. HRTG still in order. NBIS. I mean, if I would have caught this one yesterday, like I thought it was a breakout yesterday, but not really. So anyways, whatever. Okay, so positions. Sorry, I'm just getting out of myself. Positions. Nvidia, I got stopped out on this one. You can see here. I got stopped out. That one's done. Oglo, got stopped out of this one yesterday. I'm out of this one. App, I'm still in this one. DRS, kind of scary, but I'm still in this one. Hood, still in this one, and LEU, still in this one. Got rid of some today at like 145. Like, I think I got rid of, how many shares did I have? I think I'm on my last eighth from buying it here at 105. Got rid of some up here in the strength. Um, yep. So that's my positions. What else did I take any losses today? I don't know. I can't see it on my DOS. But yeah, so very, very weak today in the markets. Tesla, was watching this one all day. Just, biggest loss. Biggest loss in a single day for this stock. Just kind of insane. I can just copy and paste what I add here. Where's my... I guess I can't. Okay, here we go. No. There we go. Okay, Tesla, sorry. You know. All right, so yeah, Tesla just insane move today. I sold this one on this day here, so I missed a 50% downward, which is kind of crazy. Good for me, I guess. This is why you have rules. This is why you sell when they close under the 10-day. CLS still setting up, so still pretty good. Nvidia, I would still say needs a couple more days, but really, I mean, it's still held up above the 10, which is pretty good, but may need some more time. What else? Sorry, let's go to overall market. Look at all this red in the market. CoreWeave, pretty big down day today. Don't think this is the top, to be honest with you. Maybe, but I still think it's intact. Still above the 10-day. Volume wasn't significantly high, but not that significant. So CEP, pulling back. Okay, TOI, look, finally, kind of breaking down. We'll see if this recovers because look, you can see this twice here, or three times. That depends how you look at it twice. Just failing. QBTS set up, not. I want to say failed so far. I think if the 20-day catches up and it sets up again, I think we still have a chance here. So let's keep these I watch. IonQ getting weak. Ava getting weak. APLD, and this one and same thing with this one. I mean, it's just a complete drop of the ball. I mean, like, what am I doing? I wish I can copy this here. Like, just wasn't even paying attention to the news. I saw it, like, I saw it. Oh, here we go. I can't even copy and paste this thing. Okay, let me just see what the news was. Sorry, hold on. Signed 2 leases. Here we go. Whatever that means. So I saw this with CoreWeave. I mean, I saw it, but didn't do anything. once again. So and just huge move, over 50% move. Um, just dropped the ball on this one. Palantir, huge hit today. Uh, I think this is still intact. There was some news that came out on this about some surveillance of not using Americans as surveillance. I don't know what the move was, or I don't even know what it was. CEO said something. I have no idea. But I still think this is one of the strongest stocks in the sectors. Strongest stocks in the market right now. Um, I mean, there might be some stronger ones. Netflix, definitely the strongest one. Whew. Insane. But yeah. I mean, I still think can come back up and still set up. Excuse me. Serve. It's robotics again weak. Oklo. Finally some weakness. Credo. Or Credo, whatever. In a base here. It looks like it's setting up a base. Maybe 10 and 20 can catch up, and then we'll get some base. We'll see. We'll see if the market holds up. LAU pulling back a little bit, just fine. It was pretty extended in the first place. Joby, same thing with Archer, weak. I think I got rid of Archer on this. Watch this. There it is. Sorry. Gonna probably remove that. Same thing with Joby. I mean, I'll see if they create any significant moves. So, TMC, TSSI, still pretty strong for how extended it was. RGC is still on watch. I should probably get rid of this one. I don't want to see this thing anymore. Piss me off. HIMS, not really good setup right now. TMC is a good setup. Groupon. T-Dub still holding up pretty strong here, so that's a good sign. Oddity. Dave's also had to test my patience on this one. Also had to test my patience on Black Sky on this breakout here. Really, I was very disciplined today. One of my most disciplined days. I was itching to click those buttons and buy some of these stocks. I was itching. Yeah, I was just itching all over the board. I was like, I want to buy these stocks so bad. But like, I learned from my experience, like now is not the time to buy these things. They're already kind of extended. I don't know, it's the feeling, just like the way the market has been, especially with all these like rejections. Dave, Palantir the other couple of days. What else? I mean, CoreWeave, not really. There's some other stocks. What else? Uber, I think. Yeah, Uber with this fail. CrowdStrike, kind of weak. So there's a lot of signs that kind of said. I mean, all this that I just told you about, I've heard from other traders that I've seen on Twitter and stuff. They were talking about the signs that you should see or you could see before a day like today, or some weakness. But yeah, I mean, SBET just super weak. So good to see. It's good to see. Sucks to feel, but good to see this showing which ones are the strongest in the sector, strongest in the market right now. Hood holding up pretty well. So yeah, I mean, nothing for much for me to say. It's kind of a quick video, but I just wanted to talk about like right now in the current state that I'm in terms of like my trading. I kind of get when I start to make a little bit of money, like when my account goes up 10, 15% in a month or less. I start to get really gung ho. I get real confident. I'm like, okay, all these are working out, so I'm started buying all these that look like they're gonna work out, and they end up not working out. I still have to get my trader view set up so you guys can see all my entries and exits like officially. Um, I got it set up, but something's wrong with like the connections and overlaying the trades and stuff. But anywho, yeah. So then I get really gung ho, and I just start taking losses after losses after losses that I shouldn't be taking, and I shouldn't be like even attempting to be buying stocks, and then that causes me to get really skittishy and unconfident. But I still have I'm still making money, but it's just like I'm losing it same rate as I'm making it, and also it gets me really skittish with like real setups like NBIS and a PL, oops, and Planet Labs, even Flight Electronics, even this one. This was on Monday, right? Yeah, I mean, I was taking losses Monday, last week, all over the place. So, I mean, I've always heard this, and I've always been told this in the books I read and people that I watch. Less is more. So, um, I'm trying to pull back and stop doing less. I mean, if I would have bought everything that I wanted to buy today, I mean, Black Sky would still be in it because it would never hit the low of day, but I'd be down pretty bad on that one. CLS I was looking at, didn't touch it. Let's look at Dave. I wanted to buy Dave at like 210, didn't touch it. Nvidia got kind of smoked on this one. Apps wanted to buy it. We'll see how this one reacts. I was a little confused on this one in terms of like, is this a buy opportunity? Probably is. We'll see though. Didn't touch apps. CLS, I got alert. Black Sky. Yeah, so really had to test my discipline today. And then also on the other end, I should have pulled the trigger on the stocks that I should have bought, like NBIS and PL. Those were no brainers pretty much. Like, especially PL. When I was talking about yesterday, like this is some good news. They're expecting a loss of on the EPS, but they got zero losses, and their revenue is up by over 60 million from the year before, which is, I guess, okay, revenue 60 from 60.4, 10x, so 1,000%. So it's just idiotic. NBIS, so I got the news on this one, but same thing. It's so stupid. Just disappointed, but we'll see. We'll see how these react. If they can create bases here, we will see. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I just wanted to. I said this already. I want to talk more on like psychology and like the mental side of this of trading. How really up and down it is. Because today was a crazy day. I was like at one point today, um, the markets were pumping. The markets were up. They were doing great. What else? What am I looking at? Like some of these stocks were at their all-time highs. Look at Hood, all-time highs. Hood, Palantir not so much, but it was still looking, near its highs. What else? I think Meta was doing well too. I mean, yeah, Meta near its, I guess what, 3-month highs. Near its all-time highs. A couple percent away. Nvidia was doing well. It looked like it was breaking out. It looked like it was moving forward. DRS was doing well. All-time highs for this one. LEU was at its all-time highs as well. Like some of these things are set their all-time highs. I mean, my portfolio, I was like looking so good, even with my like Roth IRAs, my Roth IRA and everything. I was like, this. I mean, it's a great day today, and then boom, just came right back down. It's insane volatility. It just really gets to your head. I was super frustrated and pissed off this morning. Just extremely frustrated with these two. So frustrated. And this is due because of me trying to chase back those gains that I'm sorry, those losses that I took this past week or two. Just unnecessary losses. And I was just like, do you know how much? I was like, dude, how much so little I could have risked when I saw that 42. Risk. Okay, low. It was a low day here. The low was 41.40. Like the risking 60 cents. I mean, like, come on. 60 cents, and it was up like $6. It's 10 to 1 on the one day. And I've been trying to work on. I'm not trying to work on, but the strategy that I thought of that I've heard from another trader was like that he learned from also another trader, and he created a strategy. Anyways, it's called it's an EP strategy, beside like pivot or like earnings plays. And you go pretty heavily margin into these EPs and sell them kind of midday or like near, slowly get rid of it throughout the day and then hold like half your size or the size you feel comfortable with that you would have bought as a swing trader. Like for me, risking my initial risk. So for example, let's say I'm risking $1,000. So I would have bought 2,000 shares at 42, or maybe more depending on how confident I was in the setup. Because it's 50 cents, so 50 cents times 2,000 is 1,000, right? So I bought 2,000 shares, right? But that's my initial risk. If I'm risking 1,000, now what I could have done is risk double that, so 2,000. So I'm risking, or so 4,000. I'm sorry. So 160K buy here, and maybe risk a much tighter stop, right? And then hold this up till it's up 10%. You sell some at when it's up 10% from your entry, or 10% on the day from the open here. So anywhere around here, you get rid of some, then it keeps going up. You get rid of some, and then the more extended it gets from its VWAP, or if you do Bollinger Bands, or however you want to measure it, get rid of some, and then you get rid of some until you feel comfortable with the size you want. So, for example, my risk was $1,000 initial risk, and I said double that risk, and I sell half because that was obviously doubling my risk into this move here, and then I hold the half of the rest, and then which is my initial swing position. So then I take some off the top. It would have been, let's say, sold somewhere in 46 for the half. That's for the 2,000. That's for $8,000 trade right there. This is just for example only, $8,000, and then I'm still holding on to the initial 2,000 that I had, that I initially should have bought for my initial EP trade, and then now I'm up still 8,000. So I sold 8,000, got some risk off, made quick money, and then I'm still holding on to my initial trade. So that's something I've been trying to get into, and I would have done well today on both of these, but I'm an idiot. Anyways, so I think that's it for the video today. Just want to get some things out, let my brain out. Let's talk about this because I don't have nobody else to talk to. So, all right, and also look at the volume on this thing. Sorry, I just want a quick look at the volume. Insane. All right, see ya.